Hey everybody, welcome to Buddyfight News Corner. This is Masood here with my adorable Shadow Justice revamped, including the new mukuro. Very happy to have 4 of those in here. And this is a response to a request from someone from Superstar Card Gaming, and we are the channel that does your requests. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. This is the main deck right here, as you can see, and the flag is Hero World. The buddy is SD Schwarz, and I have the Japanese one, courtesy of Ishimaru Momo. Much thanks to him for that. And yeah, so let's go straight in. We have our transform targets. We have 4 of the new mukuro, because being able to destroy while being an item helps get around some of the issues that you face when in the Jaeger matchup. You have 4 original mukuro, because being able to transform for just 1 gauge is still really, really good. And you have 2 gun in the main, 2 sneak judgment, because it gives you a lot of really great responses to wall decks, and I like having 10 items in the main. One of these days I'm going to do a deck construction video where I go over the formula I use for building most of my Hero World beatdown decks. Got 2 stop right there to help with double attackers. Got to the Shield of Justice whenever shatter as well to help with defensive plays. Only 2 hyper energy, because I don't generally have gauge problems. Getting hyper energy off once will generally last me the entire game, but it's very rare that I will actually need it. In the main, I have 1 Shadow Hero Weiss and 1 Nameless Assassin. The sideboard contains more of each of them in order to change what I need. It gives me responses depending on what my opponent's doing. I got 4 hideout in the main because it's a really good card and it's discard fodder if and when you see reverse skull inverted cranium. Now, a lot of the biggest question I get asked in this is, does running this and this at 4 ever really clog? And the answer is no, because they're just discard fodder, because you can recycle them back with the 2 Guilty Wave. Yeah, I got I run the 3 Evil Aesthetics for recycling and recursion. And yeah, the 4 are generic nullifies. Yes, I know the different arts because I have a lot of different Hero World decks, in all honesty. And I have 3 copies of Moonslash, because 6k attack is good, being able to destroy itself is good, discard in order to deal damage is good to get around walls. 4 copies of Scar, because it's still a really good card. The 3 crit for free is just really relevant. 4 copies of Reverse Skull, because he makes a lot of these things flow really well. Becoming a size 1 turns essentially into a better size 1 rushdown deck. And then obviously 4 copies of the buddy Shadow Hero Schwarz. Yeah, this is the deck. You pretty much just swing and hit as fast as you can. Whenever you go into the new mukuro, you use its 6k defense to help you defensively, and you also use its destruction ability to deal with things on your opponent's left and right, so that way you don't have to waste attacks on them. Using Weiss in order to deal with items, it's irrelevant against everything except Dragon Force. A lot of times you end up siding him out, but that's really just the situation that we deal with. Now, as for the sideboard, you side 2 Weiss, because items are still relevant, but not as relevant because Dragon Force, so a lot of times that turns into being dead. 3 more Nameless Assassin, because Star Dragon World's still a very difficult matchup. Being able to remove a lot of the key soul can be helpful. 2 more gun, because in the wall matchups, you'll just side out 2 of this in order to side in 2 of these. And 3 Gwen, because depending on the matchups, you may side out some Scars for Gwens in order to be able to ignore your opponent's center. Remember, Gwen only destroys itself, only bounces back to hand after it deals damage. So if it doesn't deal damage, it's going to stay on the board, which is where in late game, this effect actually becomes really relevant, because then even if they're still on the board, you can still stand back up using Mukuro's skill. But yeah, that's the deck. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll have even more deck profiles and discussion videos coming up as the Hero World Weeb is getting geared up and ready to roll.